That's all the more in character. Then.
So, from what I remember, let me see. Is it going? Oh, okay. So, here, the backstory that you sent me was how I got into this class. I was young and fishing with my pappy, right? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I'm reading it right now as you're reading it to me.
Oh, okay. So I don't really need to read this to you then. We
Nope.
can just, okay, cool. Because I know that you didn't necessarily want me to just read it out loud to everybody.
No, but I was also just rereading it because, it's been, what, I wrote my backstory, 3 months ago?
True.
So, like, that's enough time for me to forget who I am.
That's okay. Everyone's got selective amnesia when it comes to D&D. That's what I'm here for. Now...
I don't even remember anyone's name.
Oh, that's not the important part. You barely remember your own name because you made it so goddamn difficult.
Actual facts.
Let's see. Let's go with... I don't want spooky tension. What's this one? Oh. Damn it. All I have is creepy music. That's not gonna work. Actually, let's just do this one. Can you guys hear that?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So the sun is low over Treenog Springs, casting long shadows between the trees. Norbert stands at the edge of the village, his breath steady as he focuses on the magic that has become both a gift and a burden. The sound of birds and rustling leaves fill the air as you step into the grassy patch used for training. Tonight feels different. There's like a tension in the air, a hum of energy under your skin. As you focus on the power inside you, you feel the magic flow through you, wild and unsteady. Sparks flicker from your fingertips. You see a rock and set your sights on it, like this little rock formation in the distance is your first target, as you prepare a small firebolt. The magic dances on the edge of your control as you grit your teeth, determining to improve. Make a skill check. Arcana. The firebolt careens off course, striking a nearby bush. The dry leaves catch, and the flames grow faster than Norbert expected. Panic swells in your chest as the fire spreads. What do you do?
What do I see around me?
I mean, there's bushes. You see, a little ways away, the giant tree of your village. The sacred tree Soldier. You see, I don't know, you're just kind of like in this ancient, kind of a meadow area within a forest.
How large is the fire current? How large is the fire?
It's literally just a bush. It's not that big. You could probably use your cloak to like put it out if you wanted to.
I would attempt to do so.
Okay. So you throw your
Oh shit! Damn it! Oh, I ain't supposed to say that. Nobody's around.
can you make a perception check for me? Okay, so you actually do. You are able to. You are able to kind of extinguish the flame of the bush. It's a little bit scorched. Unshaken, you kind of back away, take a deep breath. That was a bit scary for you, but your magic is tied to the Fae, wild and unpredictable. So you close your eyes, trying to remember the feeling of calm when the Fae first granted you this power. Like back then, control, steady control. So you try again. You reach deeper into your well of magic. This time, you feel a shift. Your magic responds faster, but something feels off. Energy is more chaotic, very different. It feels unearthly. You conjure a larger fireball. It pulsates in your hand, wavering and flickering. Make a sleight of hand check.
That'd be a nat 20.
You carefully contain the volatile magic, molding it into a controlled flame. The ball of fire crackles in your hand, but you're ready for it, and you launch it towards a distant log with precision, which just explodes. The flames just kind of blow your hair back. The explosion, you're just unexpecting it. You're just completely blown away by the amount of power you just pulled out from yourself. So what do you do now?
Damn, yep, nobody around. Okay, nobody around. I can cuss. I think that's good day's work right there. I mean, I would honestly feel, I'd feel good about the amount of power and the control that I had over that last shot, and I'd probably call it good on the training day.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds fair.
Like, end on a good note.
For sure. Let's see here. So, you actually sense or see glowing around the backside of Soldier, the ancient tree. An eerie glow.
I mean, how much of a distance are we talking about?
Oh, maybe like 40, 50 feet.
Okay. I think that would be like enough for me to like not know what's going on, but also want to investigate. So I would head that way.
Okay. As you get a bit closer and you kind of like walk around it, you can see that there is a line of fire reaching up the backside of this tree. And it is much larger than you would have thought. Can you make a perception check?
Years.
That's
a 6.
So you see the flames and they look odd to you, but you cannot place what is odd about them. Panic starts to grip you. And you hear from the back, from within the forest, you hear someone scream, "By the gods, it's Norbert! He set Soldier ablaze!" Shouts rise from the gathering crowd as the sacred tree continues to burn.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. That wasn't me. That definitely wasn't me. And as I'm saying that, I'm rushing towards the fires of the tree to attempt to put them out.
So you try to frantically put out the fire, but the flames seem to just outright resist your efforts. The once protective tree is starting to collapse, the ancient bark crumbling. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
That's 18 plus 2, 20.
So you muster all of your strength and you channel your magic to try and control the flames just enough to prevent further destruction to the forest and the bushes around you, but Soldier is beyond saving. The ancient tree falls, its charred remains a blackened silhouette on the ground.
Oh no. Oh, what happened here?
And you can just feel the gaze of the entire village looking at you now.
Are they all like upon me? Like, I mean, is everybody looking at me? You know, like with like.
They're kind of looking at you, and some of the children are crying and they're whispering, and it looks like a heated mob is about to start.
Yeah, y'all. I didn't do this. I came over to help. I was practicing over yonder there in the training field area, or what I called the training field. It was over there though. I came over to help.
Let's fast forward. Let's fast forward into the village square of Treenog. The village square is quiet, the air thick with tension as Norbert stands before the village council. The elders sit on a makeshift platform, their eyes cold and judgmental. The loss of Soldier has shaken the community to its core, and now they seek answers and someone to blame. Norbert, son of Treenog Springs, you stand accused of reckless use of your magic. Soldier, the great protector of the village, is no more. Your magic was a gift given to you by forces beyond your understanding. Now it has been used to destroy what we hold most dear. You look around and you see the same faces of all the villagers you grew up with, but they just look at you as disdain and hatred. You can see them whispering among themselves, casting angry glares in your direction. And you see your father standing at the edge of the crowd, silent and distant.
Y'all, I didn't do it. Like, I rushed over to help, but and yes, I was practicing my fire magic, but I wasn't over there. I rushed over there to help. Y'all gotta believe me. Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it could have been, but
Roll a persuasion check.
they 16 plus 5, 21.
So, yeah, you speak from your heart, trying to make them see that even if you did do this, like you're not even sure if you did, you didn't mean for this to happen. The elders are stern and they listen, weighing on your words. They seem a bit softer now, and they look at you and kind of just a sadness now instead of judgment. And the elder says, "It matters not what you intended. Soldier is gone, and the balance of our village is broken. By our laws, we must exile you, Norbert. You will leave Treenog Springs, and never to return."
Y'all,
So the next day, you are the next day you're gathering up all your things. So describe to me what you would be doing in this moment after you were banished.
You mean as I'm gathering up the things in my home?
Yeah. Like what are you doing? What are your thoughts?
I mean, I think I'd be really sullen.
Yeah.
I think I would feel really defeated and sullen after having walked out of the council meeting.
What are the things that you gather since you can't stay for too long? Is there anything that's meaningful to you that you want to grab?
I don't think I really had anything meaningful to grab. I mean, being a small town boy, it was just like the essentials, Like, I think I was very practical in my pack, things, utensils to eat with, plate, silverware, cup, knife, um, you know, um, casting materials. I think it was very practical. Overall.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gathering up all of just the things you need to basically survive and use your
Fishing
magic.
pole. That
Yeah,
too.
your fishing pole. And your father, your pappy, approaches, his face lined with concern. I didn't speak up during the tribunal because I didn't know if I should. But there's something wrong, Norbert. I looked at Soldier's remains. Those scorch marks, they weren't natural at all, not from this plane. And he pulls out from behind him a piece of the burnt bark, showing you the strange patterns left by the fire. The marks twist in ways that no natural flame could create. I really don't think this was entirely your fault. I think it has to do with something much darker. You need to seek the Seeker staff. That's a tongue twister. That staff was carved from Soldier long ago, and the legends say that it holds a magic that can reach into other realms. I believe that this fire came from somewhere else. The domain of dread. That is where you will find the staff.
The domain of dread, Pappy?
Can you do a history or arcana check?
We'll go with Arcana.
Okay. Do it. Ooh,
That is
okay.
nat 20. Plus 2.
You immediately recall the old tales whispered in the village, the stories of a powerful staff said to be able to manipulate magic from beyond this world. The domain of dread was mentioned in passing as the place where this tree was originally, the seeds were originally brought from. So it is a shadowy realm full of darkness and twisted power that this tree was being used to protect itself from. Being able to use to protect the village from.
Yeah, Pappy.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Pappy.
I'm gonna say, you have to find that staff, son. If you can recover it, maybe you can bring Soldier back, and the village might forgive you. And take this bark. I think this bark will resonate with the staff. It will help you find it. Don't lose this bark, no matter what you do.
I won't, Pappy, and I do remember the history of the tree, and I'll keep it mine first, head first,
You do that. And take care of yourself. I don't.
Pappy, you do believe me, right? I didn't do it.
I believe that something else contributed to it. I do not think you were at fault here. I think that you are a pawn in this situation. But we don't have enough to prove that.
All right. Well,
But
I'll figure.
you can be a little dumb sometimes, but that's beside the point. I think this time it wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I can slip on occasion.
I mean, I can be pretty dumb too. I must run in the family. It's hereditary.
Well, I'll get to the bottom of it, Pappy. I promise you. I give you my word. I guess I'm gonna hit the road now.
Find someone who can take you to Barovia. That is the domain you are looking for.
Why is that where I'm looking for, Pappy? Is that like a way to the Dread Realm?
Barovia is one of the domains of Dread, where Soldier came from.
Oh, okay. Well, why didn't you just say so to begin with? Damn, Pappy. Oh shit! I didn't mean to cuss. Oh, I didn't mean to cuss again. Sorry.
God damn it, son.
Eddie, don't cuss.
I can cuss if I damn well please. You, the whole village think you dirt the whole fucking tree down. I feel like I have the right to cuss. You're being
Alright.
banished. I am in a great deal of stress right now. I'm about to lose my son.
I understand, Eddie. I'm sorry.
All right, we'll fucking get on it. Skedaddle. I bet you'll be back here soon.
I run
He's
up and give him a. I run up and give him a quick hug.
He's like trying to be very stoic, but he's like holding his head off, and you can see him. He's like starting to tear up. He's like, "I know you do well, son. Just get the heck out of here. Be safe."
Go on.
And you start on your path to find this mysterious domain of Dread and Barovia, so that you can bring back Soldier and hopefully restore your town. And that's it. That's all I got.
Oh yeah. All right. That covered it pretty good.
Yeah.
2 nat 20s.
Yeah, that's way to waste all your 20s. That's what that's what Alina did too. It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be excited to listen to it tomorrow. That's cool.
And then I rolled like mids at best.
Did you?
Hey, yeah. I mean, like I tell everybody, at least you can't die, right? Because I mean, you're in the future already.
Or if I had died, you would have had to you would have had to come up with the way to bring me back.
That's true. That's
Like, it's like you're doing a prequel, prequel session. And it's like, dude, you rolled 5 nat 1s. Like, what am I supposed to do?
You ran into the dragon's lair. I mean, sure.
When the dragon opens its mouth to do flame breath.